Hi, I'm Julie and I'm with Good Seeds Life Coaching. So this is video number 3 on boundaries. Why are boundaries good? Why are they healthy? Why are they important? And why should we use them? Boundaries do help in relationships because they give clear expectations. Again, a boundary isn't me telling you how to live your life. A boundary is me telling you what I will or will not accept in my life. So that's the difference. I'm not telling anybody, I'm not dictating how someone should live their life. I'm just telling them what I will or will not accept in mine. So the last example, or the example in the last video was, let's say your mother-in-law always comes over on Saturday afternoons, but you have plans. So you can tell her, hey, I'd like you to contact, either call or text me before you come over. Let me know that you want to come over, and then I can let you know if we're going to be available, right? So let's say you do that and your mother-in-law just her head kind of explodes and she's like, I can't believe you just did that. How dare you, right? Because if when sometimes when you put a boundary in place with someone that's never had boundaries put on them, they sometimes can react. They can kind of explode. Things can be bad because they simply don't understand what a boundary is. So you might have to explain to them. So what happens when someone, your mother-in-law, says, you know what? I don't care. I don't care if you're not around. I'm coming over because whatever, fill in the blank, right? What is that? She's disrespecting your boundaries. And a boundary is only good if it's enforced. Think of property lines. Let's say you've got a fence between you and your neighbor's property line in your backyard. Well, your neighbor comes over and they kick the fence down. They didn't respect that boundary. It's very much the same with boundaries with people. Somebody that's not respecting a boundary that you've put in place, um, you have to tell them, you have to point that out to them. And that can be hard. Sometimes, obviously, if someone they clearly understood the boundary, they simply aren't respecting you and they're going to do their own thing. A boundary is only good when it's enforced. So you may have to just say to them, okay, here's the consequence, right? There are consequences to not respecting a boundary. And so in the next video, we're going to talk about consequences. But we talk about all these things in life coaching. And so if you'd like to learn more, I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about good, healthy boundaries and how to implement them and how to make sure that they are respected. So if you're interested, please contact me. I'd love to talk more about this.